Hello, everybody. My name is Running Man. I hope you guys are having a swell time and all good things. Yes, of course. All right, I'm going to play this clip from Mr. Matty's review of Star Wars Outlaws, just to add some context to my rant about Division 3. This is all going to make sense soon, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. I have a pretty, I would say, controversial take. So let me know in the comments if you guys agree with it or don't. Or tell me I'm stupid, which I probably am. I don't know. We'll see. See you guys in the comments.
It is blowing my mind that I'm playing a game here that has so much stealth gameplay, but the combat design philosophies of a Halo game. I don't know how that exactly happens. That rigid gameplay structure irked me from start to finish, whether it be the side content or the main story. The game feels incredibly unaware of its biggest pitfalls and does literally nothing to avoid them. There is very little diversity in this gameplay experience, and worse yet, the AI may be some of the worst I've witnessed in a long while. I'll let the gameplay do the talking.
Division 3 is fucking doomed, man. It's a grim fate for fucking Division 3. Holy shit. Keep in mind, Star Wars Outlaws is made by the same development team that was behind Division 1 and Division 2. Now, of course, heads and developers might have changed between that time, but still, it's by the same name, the dude, Julian Garrity. This has to be the most disingenuous dude ever, talking about the main character's face in Outlaws, saying that, no, she's beautiful. Dude, she looks like a freaking lizard man. She looks like me, which is terrifying to look at and think about. And I'm hideous, and I know that. But Jesus Christ. Dude, I don't know, man. I have been paying real close attention to both Avatar and Star Wars Outlaws. Avatar, so far, I've heard nothing but good things, but it didn't really sell anything. Star Wars Outlaws has been nothing but a shit show since its entire time it's been constantly shown off. By people that are being honest about it, too. Not people that are being, starry-eyed by Ubisoft's fucking money and Disney trips and whatnot. This is not good. This is not good. And to be honest with you, to be quite honest with you, I cannot believe I'm saying this. Actually, I can believe I'm saying this because these people have been with the game since the very beginning and have stuck with the game and haven't moved on to anything else. The original team, the team that's on Division 2 right now, keep them. Don't let them go anywhere. Don't put them anywhere else. Have them take over the entire development of Division 3. Because holy shit, dude. I want whatever team is in charge of Star Wars Outlaws that they're going to supposedly come back and do Division 3, keep them fucking far away. And I've said this before, Division 3 is not the fix that you guys think it's going to be. If anything, more content should be coming to Division 2 and fleshing out characters and fleshing out stories that they've been implementing since the very beginning. More content, more DLCs, more campaign packs. Hell, dude. And people say, oh, no, because Division 2 is too old, blah, blah, blah. Division 2 is a very beautiful game. Even on consoles, it's still a beautiful game. It still looks up to date. What are you talking about? It's not an old game. It doesn't look ugly. Hell, it even looks better than Star Wars Outlaws. Maybe because this video doesn't do it justice, because it's in 720p, but putting this in 4K or whatever the fuck, 1440p, yeah. I mean, it's a YouTube video. You can't expect much. But still, dude, no. Keep them fucking far away. This is terrible. You have to understand, Star Wars Outlaws was supposedly a passion project. Now, when I hear those words, you know what I expect from that? I expect Metal Gear Solid 5 level of gameplay. Because, again, especially they were mentioning that Star Wars Outlaws was heavily relying on stealth mechanics. Okay, you got me intrigued. You got me on open world stealth mechanics in a Star Wars game. I'm over here thinking we're gonna get some Metal Gear Solid 5 stealth mechanics in an open world, and you're traveling in a Star Wars world. That sounds fucking amazing. That sounds great. I'm fucking hyped. You watch the gameplay and you see how linear it is, how un-open world it actually is, and how fake the GTA wanted mechanics is. Lackluster. What are they thinking? What is going on with these developers? These, I don't know, can you call Ubisoft a Western developer? All these developers from across the fucking ocean, man, are making way better games, and they're just making games. They're not filled to the brim with microtransactions. And yes, they are to some extent, but they're not invasive. I've said pretty negative things about the First Ascendant. However, you can get away with so many things for free just by playing the fucking game. And I'm happy for that. I'm glad for that. It's not my particular game, but the fact that that's there is pretty fucking cool. Once Human is a free to play, open world, Rust like type game with that's basically a Hideo Kojima dream fever. Best way to describe it. And it astonishes me what is free to you to just mess with. And the microtransactions to buy blueprints is nearly non-existent, nor is it really needed. You could just play the game and find blueprints over and over and over and make whatever the fuck you want to make. House-wise, you can design your house whatever the fuck you want. And you can extend the space by just grinding for the materials. That's insane. That's something that hasn't been heard of in fuck years, dude. Explain to me how games from across the pond are actually just making games for people like us that are just games. I don't know what personifies a Western studio. I don't really know, but I don't. Whatever Ubisoft is, this is grim. This is very grim. Star Wars Outlaws is a very grim future. Tells a very grim future for their future games. Yannick is the better guy to take over and make Division 3. He has been with the series since the very fucking beginning. Why put someone new who hasn't been with the series in a while when you have the guy that's been on the fucking same game throughout the entire company he's been at? Why not give it to him? I'm very curious as to how that went down, because to me, being like in most jobs that I've been in, this sort of feels like you're the type of guy, okay, that has been working on a machine for years. You've had hours with this machine and you know the ins and outs of it, but you're not an engineer, okay? You're not technically a person that's a technician. You know, there's nothing on paper that says that you're a technician or an engineer on this particular machine. But then you hire some dude, right, that has the schooling and stuff like that, knows absolutely nothing of the platform or the machine that you've been working with for 20 fucking plus years. This guy comes over and takes over your job and struggles to work on that machine because he knows nothing about it. But he's getting paid way more than you just because he has a schooling. And that's it. No prior job experience. That's pretty fucked. And that when they announced when Julian Garrity is going to take over and make Division 3, and then I saw Yannick, I don't think, I could be thinking out of my own ass, but it looked like and it felt like that's exactly what happened here. They should have given that role to Yannick. 100%. I don't care what people say. This team right now, Division 2, they're the solid team. They're the A team. They are the fucking A team. They have been with the series since the very beginning. Yannick has been there since fucking day one. And he got pushed aside to continue work on Division 2. Or Division 3 is in the works. Nah, dude. No way, dude. To me, that I got that feeling right away. I was like, this guy who hasn't been around for fucking years just comes around and takes your fucking baby essentially. And just because he has that education on paper, he's gonna be paid more than you, and he gets to work on the series or game that you have been touching, you have been on since the very birth of it. Nah, man. No way. No faith. Julian Garrity, getting the fuck far away from this as best as possible. The most disingenuous mother dude ever on the planet. Get him out of here. No, he needs to stay as far as fuck away from Division Three as much as possible. I don't trust this guy. I trust the current team that's currently on there. But Daria, Yannick, the entire team, everyone, as controversial as everybody fucking seems to think that this current team is, because they're not they're not busting out content as fast as possible. They're the best team for this game. For the betterment of the health of the game, keep them on it. You can put as much woke shit as possible. At least the game will fucking function. At least. Grim fate. Grim fucking fate, dude.